on caffeine today.
Yes, it's my second cup of coffee of the day. That's the good one. And hey, it's your boy Stan the Man. Shane is your host.
He's been practicing saying that for the past 5 minutes. Hey boy, it's your boy Stan the Man.
Let's do it like this. I'll intro today.
All right, you go for it.
Hey there everybody, it's your boy Stan the Man coming straight from the Sergey TV HQ. Welcome to the Ninja Robot Podcast, and today with me I got the one and only Shane the Pain.
Yo.
Show him the guns.
Hey, we got that music and everything. Oh, because you said Ninja Robot Podcast. That's right.
Today Shane's gonna be your host. I just did the intro, and
well, thanks,
hey
Stan.
everybody.
Thanks for kicking it off.
Now I'm gonna.
Let's all have a little meditation
you lost your
session
mojo
here.
now. You're like.
Well, you sucked all the
sucked
energy out of my
everything,
body.
yes.
I was living vicariously
No, it's
through
like-
you with my energy.
Hello.
Yeah, so welcome to the podcast. This is a weekly podcast where we talk about all the stuff on surrogate.tv. This week we got a lot of stuff to tell you about. We got some Twitch streamers doing some cool stuff. We got some creators who have done some cool stuff and are making some cool stuff. We've got Let's Do This coming today, which is going to be a game show that has 3 rounds. So we'll talk about that. We had Luigi Explorer, where you invaded my privacy for 5 days. We'll talk about that.
The big brother is watching you.
Yeah. Creators Fund is ending this month in 10 days, so you got to get your submissions in. And then we also got a bunch of new guides put in this week, as well as coming this week.
That's right.
So, where do you want to start?
Start from the beginning.
All right.
Wise words. Is the
What's the beginning?
I don't know. Start with something. You're the host. You should know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. All right, let's start with some of what the creators have made on the platform. One creator, TGC Fabian, hooked up a Tamagotchi, so I can
Did
pull
it
that
die?
up. No, I think it's still alive right now. Oh, I mean the animal.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the animal is anymore.
It's tough, man. It's tough. Wait, is Tamagotchi online right now?
It is, but I'm queuing up. Give me a second, then we will share. So here is the Tamagotchi game. So using buttons 1, 2, and 3, you're able to control. Okay, so apparently this guy needs to poop or something. So I use 2 to go through the category. Let's see.
If you think our website is hard to use a Tamagotchi.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe back in the day this was intuitive.
No, you have to use 1 to select categories.
Yeah. Well, no, it's browse
2.
categories,
Well,
It's 2.
and then select the category with 2. So now I went to the toilet at the top. Now he's jumping. He's like is he gonna
Relieved.
poop? But now I got another announcement, so I got to go down to the bottom right and select that. Oh, I went past it. Did I? No. Gold, name. How do you use a Tamagotchi?
browse categories with
These
1.
things made sense before, right?
Not anymore.
All right, let me get back out of it. I think he's saying something here, so I gotta click this. He's like learning. Oh, he wanted to learn. Okay, and then that was the end of my game. But anyways, if you like Tamagotchis, head on to this game and play Tamagotchi. I played this back. I remember Tamagotchis were huge when I was actually in a dance class. It was a dance gymnastics school, and I
What?
was in.
I think I was 5 when Tamagotchis were a thing.
I want to say it was elementary school.
I
It was
assume.
elementary school. I think
Yeah.
I was around 8, 9, 10 maybe years old.
Yeah, because we're very similar.
I've
ages.
never seen an adult play Tamagotchi though.
Well,
when
you
I
just
was a kid.
Yeah, you just saw.
When I was a
An
kid.
adult.
When I was a kid.
Well,
When
yeah,
Tamagotchis were a thing, the only people who played
probably
Tamagotchi-
soccer moms.
It was late 90s. Late 90s,
It was
early
cool
2000s.
back then. But I was looking up Tamagotchis. They actually just came out with a new Tamagotchi this year.
Yeah, but like the development is still going on.
Yeah, this is called the
I
Tamagotchi
can tell you.
Pix.
No, it's called Furby.
But no.
Furby is like
Furby's
super
completely
old.
different.
I mean, it's like Tamagotchi, but it's better.
No, Furby was super old too. That's back in
cool.
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi
It
was
was
like
cool.
Like, it
electronics.
was like this.
I
Furby's
remember
like,
I had a Furby and it was
You did?
pretty cool. Yeah.
Did you have a pet rock too?
What is pet rock?
It's a rock.
I don't know.
We need a pet rock.
See, I
And what's the other one? Like that grows hair. It was like a
Yes.
dude that grows hair out, but
Oh,
it was like
yeah.
a certain plant.
I remember those.
It looked like a afro coming
yeah.
out of this.
All you did
dude.
was just grow the hair, right?
Yeah. What the hell was
Oh,
that thing
man,
called?
I haven't
That's
kno-
like Tamagotchi time.
Yeah.
That's elementary school.
That
for me.
was
It was so.
fifth and fourth grade for me. So that's
What
late
was that thing
90s.
called?
I don't know. Furby was cool. I can tell you that.
I can Google it.
Because it was
Yeah.
like, you know, now they have these.
Chia Pet.
Mordecai.
That's
knew
what
it.
it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, he said it?
Yeah.
Chia
yeah.
Pet.
Yes,
Pet.
Chia Pet. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Chia. Yeah, that was the commercials.
There's a
Chia.
2018 Chia Pet TV commercial.
Chippendale.
No.
That's what I'm thinking
Chia.
of.
All right, these are still a thing though.
Chia Pets? I'm sure.
I think so.
I mean, it's a plant. How can it not be a thing anymore? Did they go extinct?
No, I mean like it's
The product.
People, yeah, that's what I meant.
Anyways, I remember all the girls had these Tamagotchis. But anyways, they have new ones have come out, the Tamagotchi Pix. So now it's a Tamagotchi. You can take pictures with it,
Ah,
and
What?
you can be there next to your character that you're making survive.
now that I hear the name Chia Pet, I think of like some hipster vegans, toy.
Yeah,
It's like
Pet.
chia seeds.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
that's true. I got a whole bag of chia seeds, like a hippie. and couscous.
And it's like you're
Next
literally
up on Luigi Explorer.
you're growing hair or
Quinoa.
grass. So
Yeah, I guess you could eat the hair. It's probably healthy. I don't know. Is it? Can you eat that stuff? It's a
literally
chia pet.
TV does
the first picture I see, it's on a plate.
Yeah,
the-
it's chia seeds, so you should be able to eat that.
Surrogate TV does not promote or recommend eating chia pets on whenever.
Or maybe we do.
It was introduced back in 1977.
Yeah, I know. It's afros. What?
We were not even.
It's when afros were cool. Somebody was like, this could be like a hair on a thing. Like, far out, dude. It's hair on a thing, on a face. Okay, if people don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you really quick. Since we're back in the realm of Tamagotchi time. This is a chia pet.
I have missed this thing completely.
This was huge. This was like when my grandparents were watching Days of Our Lives in the living room.
What's that?
It's like a soap opera, like a super famous soap opera, or As the World Turns. And then it goes to Bob Ross or some other stuff, and then this pops up on the commercials. Chia. Chia.
So it is actually chia seeds that are planted inside.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And then they sprout in a couple of weeks, and then that's the hair.
Amazing.
My mind's blown. I learned something new today.
Let's see.
No, we're gonna get copyrighted. That's not...
No, right? We're not.
I had enough of strikes, Shane.
Chia.
See, that's a mod.
See, you just brush them on. Oh, wait. I got somebody's Tamagotchi music on right now.
Yeah, I was thinking, is that?
I was like, dang, that's the same song.
Beautiful green herbal coat, and soon you've got a lovely houseplant. Everyone loves chia pets.
I'm waiting for the
They're fun to
chia.
watch and easy to
Is
grow.
that coming?
Yeah, I
So
hope.
get one for
Like,
yourself and
like
one
this
for
is
that
like
perfect
proper
gift.
retro
Chia Pet,
television
the
advertisement.
pottery that grows.
Available at Kmart, Zellers, Woolco, Super X, Home Hardware, and Eaton's.
Crap. Maybe it was later in the commercials. This maybe was like the original.
Yeah, maybe it was like a 90s commercial. They
Sorry,
revamped
Shane,
slogan.
you're too young. You
Wait, it
missed
has
the
to be in this.
original
Here.
OG Chia ass.
Chia Pets.
There you go.
And
Chia.
now, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Here's
Yes.
the Chia Pet 2.
There you go.
Soak your chia.
Oh my
spread
God,
They
this
did
is
the
so
same with
bad.
Barack Obama and Bob Ross
Water
for
greens,
that.
Eckerd, leading discount department
It
stores,
was at the
and
beginning.
participating Ace and True Value.
All right.
So yeah. So anyways, you want to hook a chia pet to the surrogate? That's also possible. Maybe like a watering bot that waters the chia of the Scooby-Doo. Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it. You know, everything's possible.
You can think about it, or you can not think
Or you
about
can
it.
think about it. But also, when I was looking up the Tamagotchi pics, they're coming out with a Star Wars Tamagotchi this year. So that's pretty cool. So if you want to hook up a Star Wars Tamagotchi Pix to Surrogate. It's a huge announcement from the Tamagotchi factory.
I'm not excited.
Tamagotchi.
I think I'm the wrong target audience, Shane.
Tamagotchi.
And then I look at it and I'm like, no way.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, holy crap, I want a Tamagotchi. We don't know what it is though yet.
Whoa.
It's like really vague.
It's like the next level. Tamagotchi on your phone.
Yeah, we don't know what it is though.
Maybe it's gonna be an app.
There's no pictures.
Could it be an app for your phone?
R2, but it's an R2D2 Tamagotchi.
That sounds real, man.
What if it's a robot that's in your pocket and you can pull it out and it's like, "Brrr, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop,"
What if
and
it's
then
just
you
a
can
phone
kill
app?
it or not?
Phone app. Tamagotchi.
Yeah, right. That would be lame. But all this
Does
stuff
the
could be
same
done on a.
stuff.
Is the Tamagotchi? Do they have apps?
I don't know.
I
I'm
wonder.
pretty sure they have, but that's not in any way the same thing. If they have.
Question.
No, but I mean, did they go into the modern world or are they just still stuck? Like, we're gonna make a tiny little
There's an app.
hardware.
My
that no one's gonna
Tamagotchi
buy.
forever.
Yeah, so I figured there had to be.
Forever.
Forever and ever. You will never get rid of me.
Never again will it die. It's
Yes.
forever. All right. Can you go back to the Tamagotchi page? I have some questions.
Yeah.
What is that button, the other one, the red one that is undefined? Is that the reset button?
Yeah, I think so. He was resetting
Nice.
the thing, so he doesn't have that hooked up.
Smart.
Yeah, but this thing I think started as a cat, and then it
now what
upgraded
is
to a
it?
lion, and then now it's like a cow or something. We don't know what it is. Or now it's another lion. It's like a walking lion.
So it's like Pokemon, basically.
Yeah, they evolve
So
as you keep feeding it and teaching it.
is the full
letting it
evolution
poop.
that it like takes out all the pixels to the
Yeah, it's just a big block.
block.
Yeah.
Super Tamagotchi in the block.
I don't know. There was one that no one could figure out really what the character was. But Randomy's been playing it a lot.
I think I'm in the correct group right now. Was it a thing that if you didn't keep the Tamagotchi alive, it would die and there would be no way to reset it?
Nah, you could reset it.
Okay. Because that was like the...
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, that was like the thing
buy
I
it for
thought.
Mom, I
100
need another Tamagotchi. This one's dead.
Imagine you buy like there would be some like trading on the market where the longer the Tamagotchi lives, the longer is its value.
That would be
And
pretty
if it
cool.
dies, like you will lost like 100 grand.
Well, you know, these days that would work.
Yeah,
It'd be
yeah,
like a fungible, one of those tokens.
Yes. It's like
It has real
the
value.
Tamagotchi coin. It's
Yeah.
a coin that if you don't feed, it dies.
Yeah.
The Tamagotchi
Same with the
coin.
Chia coin.
Yes.
You don't feed it, Scooby-Doo's hair falls off.
Yes.
But yeah, that's Fabian's game. So if you want to go check it out, if you're reminiscing about the old days in your elementary or middle or whatever high school, however old you are, go check that out and have a play.
What else?
From another creator, somebody is hooking up a marble game.
Amazing.
Amazing. So let me try to pull it up here.
Pull it up, Shane the Pain.
Stan really likes that name.
Shane the
I think I've heard it
Pain.
already 20 times before we started the podcast. And now he wants
It's like-
to continue doing it.
It's like I'm Pickle Rick, but it's like I'm Shane the Pain. I'm Shane
Right.
the Pain.
Actually, I got that nickname from my babysitter. That's where I got the nickname from.
I can understand it.
She called me Shane the Pain.
I can relate. I don't know why, but
So here we got a little sneak preview of what this marble game is going to be. So it's kind of it's a labyrinth. So you're going to be able to control. Hey, this is chopping off my head here. This camera.
guys,
Alexi.
Alexa, can you put it up? The camera.
Half my head's cut off. So it's a labyrinth game. So you're adjusting from 2 axes. Yeah, there you go. I don't know who was sitting here before. Stan. Esco.
Let's go.
There's many options.
But it looks like he didn't just do just hooking up a labyrinth game. He is decorating it. So the mazes themselves are going to have these different decorations. I wonder where he's going to put the camera. That'd be interesting if you put it like close up like this. and then also had another camera from top down, or could you do from one angle and another angle?
He's using one camera.
Yeah, well, we don't know exactly. This is sort of
But it looks like, yeah, I don't know if he's gonna put. How is he gonna put it? That's true.
yeah, but it's like a custom maze that he's made here. And
like
DN is also hooking up a marble. But I haven't.
That's gonna take a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen any updates. But yeah, this is. Well, here's the bottom of those. That's how they work. If you can see on full screen, yeah. So that's how it works on the bottom of these. So you're just controlling the knobs on the outsides, which is turning some ropes, and then he just took the whole maze off the top, I think. But yeah, interesting. We'll see when it comes.
Yep.
It's gonna be a fun one, because I know we wanted to do this at one point, and then ours just broke, and we just didn't order another
But
one.
it's cool. I think he made some custom diorama for it, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
decorated the entire top.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm trying to understand the scenery because it's like a forest, or is it on the back like a mountain of snow, or what is it?
What is it?
What is it?
What is it? Maybe it's not a marble game at all.
No, maybe it's Pinball Machine. Surprise!
Surprise! The pinball machine moves like this.
Oh man, that'd be
Pretty cool.
pretty hard to play with. I mean, that's
If you had
basically
knobs on the buttons.
that's basically nudging the whole playfield.
Yeah, if you tip the playfield with, like, you hold buttons, you can click them. That'd be pretty cool.
That's how we need. That's why
Hey,
we need.
Stern.
That's why we need those 450 walled solenoids. You put them on the bottom of the pinball machine.
No, you put them on the
and just,
buttons
like,
so they shock you.
That's how you move the table to nudge.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like a combination
Jump
of
the thing.
that. What's that old game where you tilt the board to get it through the maze?
That is literally what
But
I
it
just.
is.
He's hooking up and we were talking about.
Alexia,
Yeah,
are you
oh,
alive?
This
Sorry.
dude is zoning out over here with chia pets
Sorry,
on his computer.
I was installing.
Hey,
I was
it's kinda
installing
like those maze
Grammarly.
thing. What do you mean? A labyrinth like we were just talking about?
I was
that this guy's
installing
hooking up?
Grammarly. Finally.
So anyways, LEMR or Lemmer, I don't know how he wants to be called. That's his teaser. So that's coming soon. We can talk about Sushi Dragon. Did you send
Sure,
me?
I sent you the link.
All right, so we got Sushi Dragon, who is.
Don't
What?
switch yet. Yeah, find the link first.
Did you?
I sent it to you.
I'm looking for it. Oh, it's here. Yeah, so Sushi Dragon, who's getting big on Twitch, which you should definitely check out. He has a bunch of really cool. He's got basically like a fantasy warehouse with a million different cameras and things hooked up on his body, and he's like switching between things on his body, and he hooked up Mario Karts to Surrogate, and he's been doing a lot of live streams there, and then he did some Mario Karts again recently, so I'll show you that. If this would just open, but
Copy the link and then open it in the
all
browser.
right, here it is.
But yeah, that's just one of the moments from the stream. I guess we can go for a bit more. But it was funny
here you
because
go.
there's the doggo there, and it's pretty
Let's
cool.
see, I can put on. So this is just one clip from the stream.
Okay, never mind. What happened? Why is he
I
scared
don't know.
now?
The doggo is cute.
He
Is that the
usually
same
loves
dog
that.
as yours?
Dad,
Yes.
look at him, bitch, bitch. I think when he sees two, he can't decide which one to go after first.
And then before that, he went upstairs. He has like an upstairs
Right,
loft as well. And one of the guys was the cameraman with the Mario Kart, just following him around because he doesn't have any cameras upstairs. So the guy was following.
Yeah, he's got like it's crazy live
big,
streams.
How big is his warehouse?
It's got an upstairs and a downstairs, and it's all blank, and it's got all his stuff in there. And you look, his whole body is covered
That
with
is
electronics,
so cool.
and they're all controlled by things. Like,
Yeah,
they
you can
always
see on the
click and
background basically they were always driving. There's the racetrack, but then people just roam around sometimes.
Where is he located?
America.
But
things. Isn't it California?
No,
oh.
No.
no.
Where is it?
I think it's. I don't know if I can say his address, so I don't
Don't
know.
say address. Say the
No, no,
state.
the state.
Is it? I don't know if it's a state. One sec.
You don't know if he lives in a state.
No, I don't know if that is a state or a city. Yeah, Montana.
Montana.
That's a state.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. I just checked.
But But yeah,
He has the same crazy card as us. I actually told him to get it, I think.
okay.
And he got it the same.
Oh, that's so cool.
While people
Hope his
are-
battery lasts.
Go further back.
But the whole thing is like an acid trip.
It
This
is.
whole thing. It's like so much stuff is happening, and then he runs to another room, and I mean,
Like, how
that's
does
an
he
acid
come?
trip
How
right
does he
there.
come up with these?
He's a very creative guy.
And technically skilled.
He just like lives in his own little world.
If you go back, not forward, the Mario Kart was more on the back. Like where I sent you the link. Oh yeah, there, he's messing with our dashboard, look.
Where? Oh, here. Oh yeah, right here. So yeah, he's on the surrogate dashboard right there. Sushi Dragon. He's got 4 controllers hooked up, so I guess he has 4 Mario Karts.
Yeah. And wait.
But this is all happening in real time when he's live streaming. All this crazy stuff happening and then switching to different scenes and
Yeah, so last time I think they did a lot. They did like soccer in his room, and
Right.
it was pretty fun. So they're gonna double down and make me do more events with these.
so it's so random. He's like on the side of the screen, sideways. But it's
going
funny.
through our website, which is
Super
cool.
funny. But you guys definitely have to check it out. It's the Sushi Dragon on Twitch. He's live all the time, constantly. Gets a ton of views. Like this last one, he got 54,000 views. Or is that just a clip? No, that's the actual broadcast.
That's the broadcast.
Yeah, so, and he's just getting bigger and bigger, and he's doing lots of cool stuff, and he wants to do a lot more cool stuff, like controlling things over the internet, too.
So yeah, we're experimenting with him maybe soon, some other things. So let's see. He's a really nice guy, though.
Yeah, you've had a lot of calls with
Yeah,
Sushi
he's a
Dragon.
really nice guy.
All right, on to the next. Speaking of creators, 10 days left for this
Yes.
month's Creators Fund.
So in what? 31st is in 10 days. The next batch of creators will be selected for the Creators Fund. So make sure to submit up your application if you still haven't. There's a lot of interesting projects already, quite advanced. So I actually have to have calls with people to make sure that they can do them. But yeah, if you have an idea, you don't have the hardware, you have an idea of something you want to hook up to surrogate.tv, make sure to submit your idea to Creators Fund, because if we like your idea, we might cover the costs.
It's free money.
Free money, free hardware for you. $200. Everybody gets selected.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, why wouldn't you do it? If you got some ideas, just submit them. And if we pick you, you get the money and you actually make it. There's nothing to lose.
Just do it!
Just do it!
Yesterday.
Speaking of Mario Karts, they're on the screen right now. The 4-player
Oh,
Mario
okay.
Kart.
Wait, is that a timer there?
Yeah, it looks like you put a timer as well.
Let's see. I think that's the moment where he didn't have the AFK checker.
He's got smoke going on at the same
Yeah,
time.
there's a smoke
and
machine.
he doesn't have fire alarms like us, I guess.
No, it doesn't. Wait,
Yeah.
go back. There was the cameraman moment. That was cool. I don't know. Go back, even more back. You're going forward all the
No,
time.
no. Well, there was nothing there.
All right.
I'm going right back to the dashboards, period. But look, he's got all this crazy overlay stuff on the screen, and he's constantly switching
at the end
between
of
them.
the stream, some DJ raided him, like with all her followers,
Okay.
and he went to her stream, and he has like tools to remove hair or remove eyebrows on
Right.
the live stream.
So it started looking really weird.
So he started doing that on her. He went to her live video
And
record,
pulled it up on the screen.
and he just like boom, and there's no eyebrows, boom, and there's no hair. It was funny. But yeah,
It's like TikTok at the same time that he's live.
no, it's like another funny thing he did.
Yeah, I know. I
Alright.
can see it's an overlay to look
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways, so yeah, Creators Fund. If you want to do some cool stuff, maybe even make something like the Sushi Dragon.
Yeah, you
Just,
can do whatever you could possibly imagine.
Submit to there. Last weekend, all the way through Wednesday, we had Luigi Explorer.
It's a me, Shane the Pain.
It is me at my house in my boxers walking around.
Newsflash, we got a strike.
Yeah, we got a YouTube strike.
2 of them.
No,
It wasn't
one
because
warning and
it
one
wasn't
is a
because of
strike.
me. Apparently, and we don't know exactly because they didn't tell us, but it's a little bit vague. But potentially, you're not allowed to put links
On top of the
on
videos.
top of the video saying, "Hey, go to this webpage, which in our case was surrogate.tv. Go to the webpage to play. So that could potentially have been the thing that stopped us. Another thing potentially is that I put a Luigi
Maybe.
image on the live stream, which Luigi is a Nintendo copyright, but it wasn't a copyright strike necessarily.
wasn't.
It said scammy practices, and then when I go to the page of scammy practices, it says in like the first 2 sentences, we take down videos that are trying to send the YouTube community to another website.
Yeah.
So I guess they don't do that on our other stuff that we've done, or maybe that was small enough, but I had the link pretty big.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why.
Probably that's the thing, but let's see.
But I can show you what it looked like. So let's just pull up a live stream here. So yeah, like I had the link here pretty big. Play and drive now free at Surrogate TV. So it was taking people who saw it on YouTube to our site, potentially. I don't know.
3
But
days
yeah.
left.
And this is the middle of the night. Everybody's pushing stuff into my bathroom while I'm sleeping. So that was a thing.
Great. Did they move the skateboard far, by the way? Because you had the skateboard.
Oh, they moved the skateboard back and forth between my living room and the room and the living room and the room. And
You
at the middle of
thought
the
your
night,
house
I hear
was haunted,
cans
right?
clanking around. And
You thought your house was haunted.
yeah, well, it's like Luigi's mansion almost.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, you were able to interact with my dogs. Let's see if I can pull up a time. And you're able to switch the cameras and stuff too. But yeah, nighttime. People are just driving around my house. Let's see. Is there any dog?
So wait, what happened at nighttime? I never checked the stream, obviously because I'm sleeping. You have
Oh.
lights on, or how do they see?
Oh, I mean, I had some lights on.
Okay.
It turned into like a nighttime mode. But yeah, during the day, you were able to play with the dogs when I was gone. But anyways, I ran it for like 5 days. And it's very strange feeling that you can't go into basically any rooms without somebody seeing you. It was only the bathroom.
It's the Big
In my
Brother
bedroom.
simulator.
That was it. Every other room you could see. And even when I took the GoPros down and disconnected everything, I was like double checking stuff. I was like, okay, the GoPro is not on anymore. OBS is definitely off. I've disconnected the internet, but it still feels like someone's watching me.
Wait, maybe let's.
And then I'm like,
hide-
can I actually go to the bathroom right now?
Hey, let's-
Was that Mario Kart on the floor?
Let's hide this.
Can I
What
poop
if we
with
get
the door
striked
open?
again? Let's, just in case, let's move it somewhere. I don't want to get striked again.
Yeah. So anyways, I will probably run it as an event. We're not gonna have the camera switching because I already took down the cameras, and it is kind of like invading my privacy a little bit. A lot.
One
I
would
couldn't go
think.
anywhere.
It doesn't, but it
So
does.
I might do full screen. You're driving the Luigi around, same overlay and everything. And maybe I'll make the link smaller, and we'll see if it works.
Yep.
We'll see. But if we get striked again, I think it's like,
No, we're not gonna do it again. Not on
90
that
days.
channel. We're gonna stream somewhere else.
yeah, or maybe I'll make a different YouTube channel
Yes.
for that and just see what happens. We'll experiment with things there instead.
Yes.
But really easy setup. All we had to do is hook up a Nintendo Switch, put on Mario Kart home circuit, drive a Luigi run. I mean,
Yeah, it's
the
pretty
whole
easy.
setup is like 20 minutes.
Except for the mod that you had. Actually, let me bring the. Actually, Alexa, can you
Oh,
bring
it's
it?
here, yeah.
Can you bring the Mario Kart? With
Yeah,
the
so this
battery?
Mario Kart we modified to last. It was lasting 8 to 10 hours
Nice.
on one battery.
So this is the original one. Looks all nice. You can see an actual Luigi there.
Mm.
But this is Shane's mod, right?
Lightweight.
It's like, you know, in what is it? Need for Speed. They modify the cars and tune them.
Yeah,
Shane did the same.
This is super tuned.
It's actually pretty heavy. Now that I touch it
Yeah.
compared to this one.
Is it? Yeah. I mean, those batteries add a lot.
Yeah.
So that's why I kept trying to take the weight out. And the issue is that it gets stuck on carpets. So if I add any more batteries, it's going to be just impossible to drive. So this is about the max. But what it is, it's three 18650 batteries run in parallel and there's like a perfect little hole in the middle there. You can swap it down and plug it in.
Yep. And then
Super
it's
easy setup. You just take apart all the stuff and
well, the annoying
8 to
part,
10 hours.
which we don't recommend doing unless you know exactly what you're doing, don't cut the wires from the battery. I don't think that's safe.
well, yeah, you don't want to connect the wires together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't short
But
your
if
battery.
you cut them with scissors, that's
well,
exactly
don't cut them
what
both at the same time. And you cut one at one length and one at the other
Yeah, but
length.
don't do it at home unless you know what you're doing.
Also, this
just
will
told you how
void
to do
your Nintendo warranties and.
Oh no, this is definitely under warranty. It's basically a Mario now.
Shane
I
is gonna
turned
bring it
Luigi
like
into
this.
Mario. It's red.
To the repair shop and like, well, this definitely is not modified. So
You should take out
we're
the
gonna have
batteries
to-
and take it back to like GameStop and be like, I'd like to return these.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, what I did was I had 3 of these in here. It lasts 8 to 10 hours. The batteries themselves charge like 4 to 5 hours. So after this was down to like 1 bar on the heads-up display, you could still be connected. I would take 1 battery out and then put a new battery in. Take another battery out, put a new battery in. And then it would just stay online. It would never disconnect.
Yeah.
And that would just run for 5 days. I'd just go back and forth. But before I go to bed, I swap the batteries, wake back up, change the batteries. So for long term, this thing worked. The only issues was hair, because I have 2 golden retrievers. So every day I had to do it like 2 or 3 times, pulling all the hair out. And then because of the hair, eventually these didn't turn so well. Like you can see, they don't even spin. So I took back wheels off of another Mario Kart, which are wider, and stuck them in the front. And it gave more traction, so you could still turn again.
Okay.
Where before, because they were getting stuck and they were skinnier, they would just lock up and you just basically slide forward
Yeah.
into everything. But I might do a write-up on this at some point, but really you just take it apart and you run some batteries in parallel, and it has its own battery logic stuff in there. It's all safe.
Have you checked what board do they use? Is it like their own custom PCB?
It's their own.
for
Yeah,
video?
it's a whole green circuit board that runs from here to here.
Okay.
And it all says Nintendo on it.
All
Of
right.
course. It's Nintendo.
That's cool.
Yeah. But this one had some issues, but it might have had issues the day we started. Because this one,
Is that disconnecting?
like the motors were messed up on driving.
Okay, that's weird.
So it would like lock
Okay.
and lock. So maybe the gears are messed up. So I swapped to a new cart.
Okay. Wait, I think
But
some
yeah.
people were writing about the game in the chat. James Willen. I wonder who is that. One night was Randomy's Mad Mario Racetrack. Another was getting as many things as possible to Shane's bedroom door.
Yeah, I remember that. I woke up and there's all this stuff in front of my door.
How much?
And all my socks, like anything they could find in my house, they were pushing to the door, and they would spend hours
Really?
pushing things to my door. Yes.
That's epic.
Because I woke up and I was like, all right, let's scroll through the chat messages. All right, I think it was Wilbur saying like, all right, now we got to put everything in front of Shane's door. And then a few hours goes by and they're like slowly picking stuff off.
And then Prune is asking, have you checked under the couch?
Yeah, there's a can under the couch, but there was a sock on the side of the couch they took from the bathroom. So they're trying to hide stuff everywhere. And I found a can behind a plant,
So it's
which I put in the other room, complete other side of the apartment. So
it's like a treasure hunt game, except
For
Shane
myself.
has to find the stuff the internet
Yeah.
hid.
yeah,
Nice.
but it was pretty funny. Like at night you just hear
How were
because they're
the
dragging stuff.
How were the
They're
dogs,
like,
by the
all
way?
right, I'll find it in the morning.
How were the dogs, by the way?
After like the first day, they were fun. Like if you look at any of the later videos, some people just drove right past the dog's face and they're just sleeping. They don't even look at it anymore.
I guess they get
Did
used
people
to it.
drive into the dogs?
Some people did, and then I banned them. So the dogs, I think they were used to it. Like most people are okay, so they're like, this is a weird bug, but it doesn't hit me. But then sometimes it goes crazy and runs over my face. So they're like, that bug is like schizophrenic. So I don't know
Okay.
what the dogs are thinking, but I assume they're like, why does Shane let this bug run around our house and cause mayhem all day?
How long would the batteries last?
This?
Yeah.
It's like 8 to 10 hours.
No, Stan, no.
Why?
No.
No, because I thought. So hear me out. So I have a little puppy, right?
Okay.
And I leave it if I'm gonna leave it at home alone.
You want to walk it with this?
No, I can just sometimes I can mod my
like a
Mario
baby
Kart
monitor.
if I have it.
Yeah,
And then I can go around and see what the dog doing.
yeah.
And I don't have to buy anything. I can just use it as my dog monitor or cat monitor.
Well, if you use the wireless station I made today,
no,
you could just go park it.
How are you? Did you do it that it presses the button and that it takes out
Don't
the
need
cable? Yes, you do.
I even have a video I can prove you.
No, because
There is a
It's
timeout.
only if you switch to the different cart.
no,
you have to push the button.
No, there's a timeout after it starts charging.
Like how
for
many
a bit.
times? How long does it take?
After 5, I think after like a minute or so, it just turns off.
Well, I had it on a couple minutes, and then I still was able to
I
connect.
remember. Maybe they made an update, but I remember.
There isn't, like, even on our setup, if you leave it on and you turn it, or take the cable out, the card is off. There is a timeout. I don't know how long it is, but there's definitely a timeout. Like, it won't let it be.
Like once you disconnect power, it'll just be off.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that on mine though.
Maybe.
But maybe I didn't get to the timeout.
Yeah, because initially we thought the same, that it's easy. And then we realized, like, when we started doing it, that, there's this issue.
But you could still have just a relay or a transistor on the button.
Yeah, but I think this is a better solution, because then you can have like 8 hours non-stop. You can
It would be great if you can fit one more battery on this.
But it's too heavy then.
Well, I think you have to start hacking some stuff off of this.
No, you can put on top. You can just stack them up as a tower.
Well, if you don't have rugs, I think you could put 6 batteries on here. It'll be fine. It'll drive. But if you have any rugs, this thing gets stuck
Okay.
with 3. Like this right here is already enough.
Okay.
This mat.
So it just
'cause-
doesn't have enough power.
Because if you stop it
but
here,
but did you
you're now
try on like
stuck.
50cc or on 200? Because maybe on 200 it
Nah,
doesn't.
that changes the speed, but it doesn't change the torque.
Okay.
So this, like the power to get out of it doesn't change. But then when you get up to speed, it's faster. So
Okay.
it's like horsepower versus torque.
But I don't know, if you have like a Mario Kart at home, would you, and you have a cat, let's say, would you modify it so you could check on your cat whenever you want?
Yeah, I mean, there's an easier way of doing this. Where this is what Levi did in the beginning. We still have it. Is he took the 3 batteries and he just had them zip tied to the back of the camera. And then you just pull off 4 screws and plug it in.
But can't
And
you
then
just
you're
put
done.
them on the 2 here, 2 here?
They're not long. They're too long.
Okay.
Yeah. So they touch the wheels. So you need to space it off. With this, you just buy battery.
Because I think it will
Holders.
look cool, like if it's on the sides, like 2
Yeah, it's like
battery-
rockets.
Yes,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, if you had spacers, then it would work. But right now, they're like, they touch the wheels.
okay.
That's
But
the
if you
only
3D
issue.
print something, then
Yeah,
you
I mean, the more I was messing with this, the more I'm like, I kind of want to make a body and 3D print a body and make it some badass looking Mario Kart and have the wheels sticking out of the body, so it's like a wide
I mean,
body
you can
look.
mess with it completely. You can use the same, I guess, board to send the signals to the motor controller, right? But you have a totally different car. You just use the Nintendo Switch Mario Kart game, per se.
Yeah, yeah.
But you have a total, like you have an RC car instead. So you just put everything onto an RC car from this card.
Well, I
Like-
was thinking about just find out what the scale of this is and buy a different car body and make it fit and decorate it.
Yeah, but what I meant is that you remove everything,
Mm.
and I assume that it's the same as any RC car. You just send like PVM signals to an ESC.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they made this. Yeah.
So, well, we could open and see, and then you can basically take the board from there in the camera, and then you can plug it on another car completely. But then you can still play the Mario Kart stuff with AR and everything. But
Well, from what I can see, it's just 2 wires going to the back motor, red
Okay,
and black. So it's just simple motor,
I guess
and they probably reverse polarity when they want to go reverse.
maybe.
So in that case, maybe
Who knows?
might be something interesting. But what I want to do, and I think I told you when this thing came out, is I'd love to take that setup, stick this camera on top of a real car, and then you could be driving around on like a real car.
But you can. You just
and it would look like Luigi's on the street.
You can.
driving around.
you just put it on top of the car.
Well, I know you,
You
can do it in a
just stick
getaway.
it, yeah.
Yes, but I'm saying
And then you-
building it out to look
And,
like
and then
a
you
cool
just
Mario
drive a
Kart
car
would
and
be
you
cool.
just put a bunch of the big, what do you call them? The posters for the checkpoints somewhere.
Yeah, I want to do it. Yeah. It wouldn't be too hard.
It's not. It's
And it would look probably pretty cool. Because it doesn't matter what the scale is. It's just the camera and then it'll overlay on top of the car.
yep,
So you could drive around a Luigi.
yep.
Like,
But
actually,
it's a
that would be
really
just an
simple
interesting live stream.
But it's a really simple system. It's just, what do you call it? It's Aruko markers, basically. That's something we're testing right now as well. They work really nicely out of the box.
Yeah, like we have on Sumo Bots.
No, but you can use them for checkpoints really nicely and easily.
Yeah, like we have on Sumo Bots.
Well, on
Aruko
Sumo Bots you
markers
use them
work.
to know the position. Yeah,
On the drone stuff we've been messing with,
yes, but we've been
which
Henry.
we haven't told anybody about, but there's drone stuff we've been messing with.
Henry
with
has been
markers.
testing yesterday, and there's two things you can do. If the camera is far enough that it's still in a little bit of focus, the Aruko marker, then you can bump somebody, and it will count that you hit them, just because the Aruko
scale
marker.
of the marker.
Yeah, based on the scale.
Yeah.
So you can
That
play
makes
like
sense.
a game of catch really easily with a robot.
That makes a lot of sense.
And then the second part is you can have like many of checkpoints, and if you pass like 5 checkpoints 5 times, so it's like 5 laps.
Yeah.
Then you have a racing game, and it's all using just printing Aruko markers. So it's pretty nice.
That'd be really nice because then it costs a creator nothing.
Yes,
Just
and they can
print
have
something on your
actual
printer.
game logic, because that's the main
Yeah.
issue right now. There's no game logic. There's just something happening. Well, the host can do the game logic manually, but not automatically.
I think
Yeah.
we have been talking about this for a while. Can we get back to the
All right.
platform stuff? I believe there was an update pushed this week that changed some of the things, so things are laid out in games. Do you want to talk about those?
Sure, there's nothing major. The only thing we did is we changed the thumbnails. So now instead of there being like multiple thumbnails per se, like there's the front page thumbnail, and then on the game page there's a background and the logo. Instead it's just one simple picture. So you don't have to, if you're a new creator, you don't have to mess around with it. You can just make one. Or if you don't have any design skills, there'll be an automated one put for you temporarily. So you can always change it, but it will show up. That's one thing. I don't think we had any other updates.
Yeah, that wasn't on
there
the
was
list.
one thing. Go to sergey.tv/creators.
Okay.
And that we're still fixing. We realize there's a bit of an issue because it shows us there. But if you go down,
Yeah, to the creator zone here.
yeah, now all the active creators. So an active creator is a person who made a game and 20 people played it during that month. So if you have a game and 20 people played it during the last 30 days, you will be shown here on our creators page as one of those amazing people.
Yeah, we're gonna remove ours.
Yeah, we'll remember.
that
We
doesn't
just
make sense.
didn't realize until now because it just showed up recently.
Yeah. So yeah, we got some active creators right here. Pretty cool. Let's do this.
Oh,
The event that we do usually on Fridays or every other Friday, something like that, where we experiment with weird ideas. Like one week we were shooting paintball guns at us, which really hurt. We had one where you were feeding my dogs. And then Luigi was kind of an experiment, but it wasn't let's do this. But anyways, the most recent one we did a game show. So it was me and Esco, and you were able to spin a wheel and choose a specific thing for us to do. So whether it was like
Shane the Pain.
See, this guy wants to keep saying it all the time. There was like cringy Fortnite dance. But yeah, that's where Shane the Pain came from. Because we ate habaneros, and then we couldn't get the hot out of our mouths. We're like drinking whipped cream on live stream. And I was like, "Argh," with a red face, squirting
Shane
it.
the
And it said Shane
There's
the
a video
Pain.
on, I think, Instagram of it. I posted that exact.
TGC Fabian
Yeah.
says it's fun to see Shane in pain though.
Yeah, everybody likes that.
I agree. Raise your hands if you agree, chat.
Was
Yeah,
it
it
considered
was pretty
Shane?
hot.
Was it considered being in pain when you did the cringe Fortnite dance?
No, it was just cringe.
How about
It's
the
just
muscle
really awkward.
stimulator?
No, it was just weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
It's just like, wow, it's very weird.
But there was like a small
later-
aspect to it that I liked it. I don't know why.
You're a
The
masochist.
stimulating. I don't know why. I guess
you're
so.
masochistic.
I'm okay with that.
There you go.
Yeah, I was
Alexi's
getting,
coming out with all kinds of stuff.
I was getting messages like when Alexi was on with stimulator, but Alexi was just going, next level, go.
I was telling him like I screamed almost. I was like, I was like, no, harder.
Harder.
Yeah.
Can I take this home with me?
Turn
tonight?
it up.
That's what Alexi's asking. So anyways, game show was the most recent one. We are now bringing game show back today.
Another one.
And it's going to happen in 1 hour, 15 minutes.
1 in 15.
Yeah, 1 and 15 minutes. 1 hour and 15 minutes is a game show. There is 3 rounds if everything is set up. Otherwise, it would maybe be 2 rounds only. But it's 3 rounds. First round, everybody who is watching in the chat is going to participate in a trivia.
All right.
And then we're going to take the top 10 from that and move them to the next stage, which we're participating in real time, moving some stuff, which we have made. And then the final 4 will battle it out in a game where you have to win. I'm not going to tell you everything right now, but you want to check it out, and there's going to be prizes for
But
the
that gives
top
us a
3.
lot.
Or actually, I think it was just first place is getting a prize.
That gives us a lot. The final 4, it's a game where you have to win.
It's a game where you have to win.
So you shouldn't lose in this game.
don't lose.
Wow.
It's not like golf where you want the least score.
You want
The most score.
points.
Yeah,
I
so
see.
just to be very
So,
specific,
are you saying golf is a game for losers?
the loser wins.
Because the loser wins.
He's got the lowest score.
Lowest amount of points.
Do you have a comment on that, Alexi?
It's impossible to get a perfect score in golf. That's the only reason people play it.
That's true. You lose even if you did 1 stroke.
You can't do 1 stroke on
0
every
strokes.
hole. It's
You need 0 strokes and get a hole in 1
which doesn't make any sense.
with your mind. It just rolls from the wind. So, anyways, this is it's definitely an experiment. We did this in about 4 days. We stuck it together. This new chat, trivia, voting, tallying the scores, plus the real-time second round, and the final thing we kind of already had before. But anyways, it's probably not going to work right or perfect, and we're probably going to have issues, but it should be funny. And we will be giving a prize to the first place person. So an hour and 15 minutes, you can go check that out. It's going to be on the main carousel, or just go to surrogate.tv/games/let's do this.
Chat is asking, what are the prizes?
Secret.
We'll announce it on the live stream.
In 1 hour and 15 minutes.
1 hour and 15 minutes. I don't want to give too much away because it kind of takes away from the stuff, but this new chat
coins.
voting thing is sort of new. So we're pretty excited on how we can keep developing that, keep experimenting with that. And then I think second round looks pretty funny. If we get it working properly. I guess Esko's working on it right now.
Yep.
And he's got an hour left, so...
Jeffman writes, winner
Fingers
gets one
crossed.
of the mini claws. No, we're
Yeah.
not shipping those. Those are pretty hard to ship.
Yeah. Winner gets all of Jeffman's Pikachus.
No,
That's what I heard.
all of the wins from the free claw of Jeffman's account get transferred to their account.
Yes.
That's
Everybody's... Yeah, it's like everybody's scores swap to the next alphabetical user. So whoever has J, D... No, A, B, C, D, E, F, JF is going to get all of Jeffman's scores.
All right.
It's like musical
Wait,
chairs. with
Prince
scores.
said, Jeff, you were supposed to ask something from Stan.
What do you want?
I have no idea.
What do you want?
What do you want from me?
Print is telling Jeff. I have no idea.
Just ask me.
Ask
Yeah,
now.
Just come at me, bro.
Come at me. I'm ready.
Go ahead. Don't be
Stan-
shy.
Stan's
I'm not
ready.
afraid of Shane the Pain.
Robo Combat updates?
Oh,
Ah,
No,
those
that
prizes.
game is not coming back.
no, that game is not coming back. Jeffman, but let's discuss in DMs. We'll figure that out.
Yeah,
What?
that's still...
Come out with it.
thing.
What happened?
Oh, it was the prizes didn't get shipped.
Yeah, they were never
Oh,
shipped.
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
there were some issues with the shipping stuff.
No.
Like getting all that stuff situated and actually
No,
shipped
it
to
was
people.
never. Anyway.
Well, I mean, you can start talking about it
shipping
now.
issues.
Shipping
No,
issues.
I don't think they ever shipped any.
Exactly,
That's a
it's shipping
shipping issue.
They never shipped.
The ship never shipped ship.
Yeah.
The ship.
But anyways, yeah, people. It was a game that we ran for a company, a toy company, and the prizes for the top 3 were robots.
No, there was
Toys, right?
there was a hoverboard.
Yeah,
Hoverboard,
Yeah.
robots,
Amazon gift card.
and
was
then
one
the
of them.
robots.
Yeah.
But somebody got the robots.
I,
Who got the robots?
I
though?
really-
I
Someone
remember there
got
was a
them.
prize to get the robots.
Maybe it was a different game.
No,
No,
there
no.
was one of the prizes.
Yeah.
I remember seeing in mail call there were like
Yeah, somebody got
pictures,
robots.
Someone got it.
Anyways, unfortunate, but we're very sorry. But yeah, Stan's working on it. New guides are out for creators. If you're checking our Hackster.io and our Instructables,
Yeah, from now on, all the guides go there. So if you haven't built a game, but you want to do something, especially if you don't know how to code or do anything, you can make a Shane bot. Shane the Pain!
So yeah, this was actually featured on Raspberry Pi's website. Also, this teleoperation.
Was it? No, I think it was on a forum.
Yeah, whatever their website is.
Okay, no, that's something else.
No, they linked this.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
they did. They shared it on their own. I was about to put it live, tweet it or whatever, and they tweeted it right before that.
Okay.
Or was it Adafruit?
No, it was
Raspberry-
Hackster did that. They
Hackster
tweeted that,
did, yeah.
and then I tweeted Adafruit, and then they reshared it. I think.
Okay, well anyways, it's
Yeah.
being shared around. But yeah, that's my face. Stan got a lot of, like, tens of thousands of upvotes on this on Reddit. That our CEO is driving around the office while we're
It's
here.
the clickbait bait
And,
picture.
There
Oh,
was-
like when you ages ago when we posted this.
yeah, when he
Yeah.
posted on Reddit. And then he got taken down. They didn't like it.
No.
But it was, like, split between people saying, oh, you must have a really cool CEO. Or other ones are like, wow, that dude is super... what was it?
Oh right, like
He's
you're
trying to check on
yeah.
his employees.
Yeah.
It was literally at the beginning of
It's like, yeah,
the
that's what
remote
I'm
working.
doing. I didn't even
period.
make it. He
Yeah.
made it.
We made it. Like we
And
thought
it's
it would
like, hey,
be fun.
Start driving around the office.
Cannot even
All
make a
right.
funny joke anymore. Everything.
And then Reddit's like, no, this is not
No.
good. Take it away.
You're advertising a company.
Yeah.
What? That's my face on a robot. Anyways, it tells you everything you need if you want to make this also this same rover driving around. But also we've got, so this just came out. We also have 2 more on the way. There's the internet controlled RC car. So this is, you've seen the tutorials on YouTube, but now it's a real written out tutorial made very well. Let's share it. This is our drafts right now, so I guess there's still
It's
gonna
gonna
be
go
some
live
changes.
today.
But this one's going live today. It tells you all the stuff you need. It has Stan's video if
It's
you
your
need
boy.
it. But also close-up pictures, step-by-step.
Diagrams. so
And I
you
guess
don't-
the wiring is correct on this? Correct me if I'm
I
wrong.
think I checked it and it's
I
not
think the
your
internet
wire,
will
right?
let us know if it's not.
Yeah.
The problem is,
It will make corrections too.
Yeah.
the
Don't
problem
worry.
is when I was doing it, I just couldn't see because I was looking at the camera, so I cannot see if the wiring is
Hey,
correct.
yeah, we're in full production mode over there. So
But this has from every angle, so I think you'll be able to get your stuff hooked up.
you-
It's
there's no
step by
excuses.
step, every single angle and how to do it.
You
and
cannot mess
the fact
it up.
that we use the YouTube video ourselves, and then now we've gone even a step further to make it this. So you
But-
cannot get it wrong.
Yeah, and then also we've got the servo. I think this is going to go live as soon as we get the image up, which I guess Alexei is working on.
Yeah. It's
But it's how to control a servo, so it's just like we did with the paintball gun. We use
Oh.
a servo to move the paintball gun.
I have the image. Never mind.
Oh, well, it needs to go here, and then we'll release this. Really simple setup. Again, you can use some of the stand tutorials on YouTube. But step by step, everything you need to do to make a servo. So you can stick a servo on anything. You can make anything. You can wave a flag outside. You could
You can make a 2-axis
move
camera.
things out of your window and scare people.
And the video
You can
would
move
have
a gun around.
video would have
click
come out
buttons.
yesterday, but
Monday.
our YouTube, it's
Yeah, we'll publish it
kind
on
of
Monday.
bad.
Oh, the
So,
servo.
Yeah, it would have come out yesterday, but
Okay, well, anyways, coming soon. As you can see, these are drafts here, so they might get changed a little bit, but it's very in-depth. Trying to make it a lot easier for you all to create things, especially with simple components. That's sort of like the thesis behind the experiment team, is do things really, really simply. Really low cost so others can recreate it.
Yeah.
So even the game show, I was live streaming the last time I was making the game show. It's all just hacked together pieces of wood and printing things and one little servo. That was the entire game. The entire game show, hardware-wise, was basically one servo.
Well, you also need a power drill.
Yeah, you need a handheld drill, like I was doing, to spin the wheel.
Well, I guess the other way you can manually just spin
Yeah,
it
you
up.
could have.
Okay.
But
Or
I
you
thought the
can just-
drill was funnier.
Just buy
and
a 10 20 euros DC motor from AliExpress and
20 euros, though, man.
That's a lot of cash. Unless you are selected for the Creators Fund.
Then it's free.
there we go, Stan.
So with 200 euros, you can do a lot of things.
You can do a lot of...
Like, you wouldn't
talk
realize
shows.
how cheap it is actually to make a real-life game.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
I mean, yeah, unless you buy, like, if you don't buy ready-made robots, but you make these simple ones, or like relays and stuff, yeah, it's cheap.
And speaking of simple robots, we have some stuff we're working on now, which is going to be the lowest cost robots that you could have in your house for teleoperation. We're going to have a whole instructional about that, a video about that.
Are we talking $2, $10,
Tree Fitty.
$3.50?
Tree Fitty. The Loch Ness Monster one tree. Yes, it's a South Park reference. Alexi, yes, I'm old. Let's just get past that.
We need
'cause
to
I know
add
he's gonna say
a
it.
sound blooper.
South Park, no one watches that.
We need to add a sound
brilliant.
element, which says, like the old guy, you know, when I was your age.
There it is.
Yeah.
We need that one.
Back in my day.
Back
Yeah.
in my day. But yeah, lots of tutorials coming soon. As we've been saying every single week, we're getting more into the creator side. Finally, as we've already built the platform, so now we want to make it real easy for you to hook things up to the platform. And of course, we take all of your feedback, just like we had Q&A session yesterday with creators on Discord, and that happens every 2 weeks. So if you have questions or you have ideas or things you've had issues with or things you think we can make better, definitely go to the Q&A sessions and let us know, or just join the Discord and write it in the Game Creators chat, which you'll see there.
Yes, and as Steve Ballmer said, developers. For us, it's creators. So if you guys need any help, make sure to shoot us an email, send us a message on Discord or anything. We'll be happy to
That's what his
help
whole
you.
side of the team is for.
Creators.
Yeah, he's got to start doing the dance like
Yes.
Bill Gates on the stage.
I'm gonna live it up.
Whoa. We have to recreate that.
Yeah, we gotta do it.
Yeah.
We gotta make the fake Windows 95 presentation, but with Surrogate SDK
Yes.
2.0.
Yes.
Surrogate 95.
Surrogate. I can even change the design to
Yeah,
look even
Surrogate
older.
95. I'll
Surrogate
be-
95, 1 frame per minute.
I'll be wearing one of those oversized polo shirts tucked in my pants.
We have to get the exact colors.
Yes, beige,
Everything.
beige pants.
Of course, they're all beige.
The classic
They're definitely
belt
beige.
and sandals with socks.
Talking
Of
about
course.
Windows 95, someone actually managed to install it and get it running, and they went to surrogate.tv.
Oh yeah, that's
Did you
true.
notice the picture in Discord?
Yeah,
I
remember?
posted it.
It was Shane, right?
Yeah.
Was it you who posted it?
I
Okay.
posted it in our internal one.
But who did it? Was it you?
Was it in public? No, it was on the public Discord server.
Well, he posted it like a day later, I think, on public.
Okay.
But yeah, it was, one of our players, I think it was TYUI. Yeah, he went to Surrogate on our website. Of course, it doesn't view very good.
Can you show it?
Not support
Can you show
old
it?
operating systems and some
low latency video streaming.
old browser.
Yeah, there are some things missing from that browser.
Yeah, let me see if I can find
Did
it.
GIFs load?
I mean, I'm surprising that like how much of the website actually loaded.
Yeah, a lot of it did.
How was the structure on it? All broken?
That was the thing, that it was like recognizable.
Oh.
No, it's Windows 98.
98. Okay.
Ah. Well, that makes all the difference.
Yeah. But here you can see most of it loaded.
That looks
I don't
like
know
our
what
page.
these numbers and stuff are, but I guess it's like HTML showing up.
But the structure of the website.
Yeah, it's all there.
The icons are all different, which is weird. Share is a downvote, like a thumbs down.
They did have a share button back then.
Yeah. And then like the bots and stuff, it's all they don't support these letters.
What about the top list? Everything's
Wait,
perfect
but how
on
did
top.
emojis work? That's weird.
Yeah, the emojis worked, but this is Unicode. The way that I sent the bold, because I wanted bold text.
Yeah,
so I
but
took
why did the
Unicode.
emojis show? I'm not sure that's...
Emojis worked somehow.
That doesn't make sense.
This is Firefox. This is like an old Firefox.
That's crazy because emojis didn't exist back then,
that-
right?
Okay, maybe because he runs it natively from the computer. Probably the computer has the emojis in the font.
But did 98 have emojis? I guess
no,
not.
no, because it's like a font, so I guess it would show.
Yeah, but you would think Unicode would also show. That's like universal everywhere, you would think. Shows a bunch of weird keyboard-looking blocks.
It's
But
tough.
everything seems fine on top of the page, right? Where the top all-time list and everything.
Yeah, I mean, some things are out of line. 3D of Izuku, why? That means somebody's streaming on Twitch.
The create game button's like completely off from the login button at the top.
Yeah, it's a little bit off. But amazingly, a lot of this worked.
Yeah, I mean, at first glance, you're like, that's our page.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even realize.
It looks like it's just the download stopped midway.
Yeah, but he asked,
Looks like every page. Stream not found.
let me share.
Random E
different-
said emojis were invented back in '97.
Whoa.
Did you Google that randomly, or did
97.
you actually have this knowledge? Because that was pretty impressive.
Of course he Googled it, but he'll say that he didn't. That's how it works on the internet.
Uh-oh. Randomly, answer that.
1997. Oh my god. Emojis are just
You're-
as old as I am.
Oh yeah, that is your age.
You're so young.
Hey, you hired me.
Or sorry, it wasn't TYU. It was IRIC 12. Was playing on Windows 98.
Well, Windows.
I don't know if he
98
actually got into the game or not. I'm really
Right,
curious.
it shows stream not found, so I guess it didn't work.
Yeah, but that could have been just the watcher.
Nah, it wouldn't work. The video codec
Now I kind of want to do it.
would not work. You got an event to prepare.
So next
Shane.
up, Windows 95.
Windows 95. No, Windows 3.1.
Yeah,
We need all of these.
I want to see.
supported.
I want to see all how like
I need all of the half of a person who's using these
we can create like a nice picture from
to be
it.
supported.
You know, all the different years.
Right. How screwed up does it look?
What
if you go back?
surrogate TV would look like in 1992,
In
1999,
DOS? Can you
3.
play surrogate over DOS?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Someone
You
try
can't
it.
just like click
No.
command with some L
I am
and be like, go
pretty-
left?
I am pretty confident.
And there's no
I am-
text
I am-
graphics we
I-
can show.
Ask
I
Jeeves.
think I'm
Ask
confident.
Jeeves.
I think I'm confident.
No, you gotta go to Alta Vista. That was the place for searching stuff back in the day. Alta Vista.
I didn't use that. I was,
That's where you get all
Ask
your
Jeeves.
Juarez and all of your illegal stuff. And then there was a website called
When you were like 10.
box.tsk. That was hacker search engine website.
I have
That's where you
no
got all like
comments.
the cult of the dead
no,
cow
no
hacker
comments,
groups
no
and
comments,
stuff.
No clue.
Is
Cult,
this
Cult of the Dead Cow had an awesome
Hey.
text logo in the
Do we have any other news
in
to
their
share still
tutorials.
in the list?
No,
Okay.
my booklet is closed.
Your booklet is closed.
My booklet is closed.
Shane the Pain closing his booklet right here.
Here first. Shane has closed the book.
Bombshell news.
Bombshell. Oh, something I guess I could say now. On weekends, I'm gonna start doing short clips of news to start posting on a different channel from ours,
Okay.
which are going to talk about robotics news and things like this, but in shorter clips. Because what I was seeing on YouTube when I was doing some research, a lot of people are moving away from just the podcast. They'll do a podcast on one channel, but then they'll do different separate clips on
Yes.
another channel, and then you could subscribe to this one or subscribe to this one, and somehow this one, the one that has the shorter clips now, is also working really well, not just the long stuff. So it's an experiment. So I'm gonna start doing some of these smaller clips, maybe starting this weekend.
Alright. Looking forward
Like
to see what
few
you come
minutes
up with.
clips.
Yep.
Anything else? Anybody have anything?
Where are you posting them?
It's gonna be on the Shane Henrik YouTube channel.
Wow.
Shane Henrik.
Shane Henrik.
That's my middle name,
Yes, I know. Not your
not
second
my
name.
second name,
Yep.
because we don't have that.
Your finish you could have had.
That's true. I could have been Shani-Matti Henrik.
Oh, that would have been hilarious. You
Shani Matti?
Shane Kalle Allen.
Shane.
That would be Shane.
No. You-
Shane
petition
Alin.
to make your second name
Allenin.
Alanin.
Pekka.
Shane-Pekka Alanin.
Shane Pekka.
Allenin.
Shane-Pekka Alanin. It's always got to have an EN.
Right? I'd like your middle name to be like something like super rural, like Gay. Or like a
Yeah, like
what's a
Alta
what's a
Vista.
really like rural name?
like what? How do you say birch?
Koivu.
Yeah, Shane Koivu.
But that's like a last name.
Is that a real last name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah, like Saku Koivu, our most like what super famous hockey player.
Saku the tree
Yeah.
Saku
the birch
birch.
tree.
from the family of trees.
Yeah.
Are they tall? Or
No.
are they short?
I mean,
Well, I
that-
mean
Compensating.
my last name means widow, literally.
Widow.
Widow. It's
Like
it's
you lost
it's
your husband.
widower. That's my
Oh,
last
so
name.
you take people's husbands
Yes, that's my thing.
wow.
and you
The-
kill them. All right.
Specifically husbands.
What does your last name mean? Dmitriev.
I guess like Dimitri's. Like I'm.
What the heck does that mean? It's,
It's
like,
like-
Dimitris, you
It's,
know?
it's
Yes,
like you belong
literally.
to the
It's like a
family of the
Dimitris.
Dimitris.
Like-
yeah.
It's like
some
family
guy,
last
some
name.
guy's name is Dmitri, and his surname is like he's like people get the surname of
Yeah.
Dimitris.
It's like a family.
It's like
Yeah, but does it have like an actual word behind it?
No.
Because my Finnish name was Lamminparas. Lamminparas.
Lammin parras.
Yeah, so it's like by the lake or some stuff.
Oh, by the lake.
Yeah, like Shane by the lake.
No, it's like
no.
By the
Lammin-
pond or
Lammin
by the
paras is like-
river.
Lammin parras literally means like, pond
near the pond.
Pond that is the best.
No, not paras. Parras.
Oh, parras.
Yes.
So complicated.
Not
That's
the pond is the
very.
best.
That's
All
very.
right,
I've never heard of such a
gentlemen.
name, but that's very. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Gentlemen,
It's
I
like
think.
somewhere by the lake or by the pond or the
yeah,
river
the
or
pond
something.
something. Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. I think
Paras
we're
is like
s-
beardy.
What?
It's like beardy. Like
Well,
when
you
have a-
know.
No, it's a parrakas. Parras.
Paras.
All right,
Oh, I
gentlemen.
guess it could be.
I think we're segueing from the
You're a pond
yeah.
with a
topic.
beard.
You'll be surprised.
Paras. It's the paras.
You're from the family that lives near the pond and have beards.
Yeah, why not?
That would make so much sense.
Yeah.
The pond of beards.
Actually, before we end, the family of Lamminparas came from Russia with the last name Wasilius.
There you
That
go.
was our original name, Wasilius.
Cool stuff, man.
Yeah, with a W.
Know your
Have you
heritage.
ever done the DNA test?
No.
All right.
It'd be really weird because
Shane,
you have.
I don't need GG
I'm
Ping
gonna
taking more
be-
information.
Brunde is asking in relation to the plane hijacker Arno Lamminparas.
Yes. Yes.
That's my dad.
So, no, that's actually a relative.
Really?
The guy who hijacked the
Like how
airplane.
close relative?
Well,
A brother of a nephew.
it's, well, I mean, the Lamminparas family is not very big. When my mom was in school, it's a Lamminparas from another state, city. But anyways, we met them. Like, I've met the guy, I think he was the dad of that guy or something like that.
Oh my
Some
god.
years ago. And, yeah, the interesting thing that no one knows about is when he hijacked that airplane, and they were like trying to get him to land in Helsinki. They're like, who's running the airstrip in Helsinki? Oh, it's this other guy, something Lamminparas. And they're like, get him out of there! He's not running that. And it looked like it was all coordinated, but it wasn't. He had nothing to do with this guy. It was like another
I mean,
family.
what are the odds, right?
It's not a very big family.
It's like anything to do with airplanes, get them away.
Yeah, they're like, wait, what? Who's running it right now?
No.
There's another Lamminparas in the sky.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's a movie made about some relative of mine who hijacked an airplane and then he got caught like 3 weeks later in his cottage or something
then
up in
you're like-
northern Finland with a ransom.
It's like the Finnish DB Cooper thing.
This part of the story I didn't know. That was interesting.
Yeah, I heard it straight from this guy's mouth who was in that family.
That's crazy.
We visited him like some years back.
But all right, guys, I think you gotta prep to the event. So
Yeah, so there's an event happening.
Esco's like
50
behind
minutes.
you. He was like
Yeah.
just standing and staring at you.
Well, Esco's drinking a beer, so I think we're good. I think we're good for this.
I came here at 12
podcast.
and he had a beer already then, so.
Well, that's Esco.
all right, you
So we got
guys
50
gotta,
minutes. We'll see you on the Let's Do This. Actually, I got a notification right here on my calendar. Let's Do This test run starts right now.
Oh, well then.
So I guess I gotta go.
Okay.
See you guys later. Have a great weekend. See you on the game show. Win the prize, whatever it is. We're gonna tell you in less than an hour.
Goodbye, everybody.
Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
Shane the Pig!